against the Houston Cougars and the Kansas State Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Wildcats offense will take the field first. We expect this guy to get a lot of work. It's Garrett Oakley. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment. Off play action on first down. Makes a catch. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Johnson looking to throw. Rush right in his face. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Quarterback changing the play. Motion from the wide receiver. Shotgun snap on third down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cougars! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. We've got a lot of ball left to play. We've got to keep going.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass, and he gets rid of it.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Long way to go on second down. Hits inside. It's Jackson. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Johnson wants to throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it at the 20. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Houston Cougars offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, Amare Thomas. This is the guy the entire passing game has built around, he is a big play waiting to happen.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Scanning the field is Henderson. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Press center downs going to the air. On the move and looking deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those
makes a grab and room to run. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Burrowing for yardage. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And tell you what, watching Houston a year ago, man, they really did a great job on defense. And then when the run game was going and Connor Wigman throwing in the running game, they really could take off and play good games. Now, bringing in Hughes from Oregon, they're hoping to get now that 1-2 punch with Wegman, Palmer, that can get this offense to the next level.
You really do have to be impressed with head coach Willie Fritz and the job he's doing here in the portal, trying to bolster what he already has established. You mentioned the defense and you mentioned quarterback, but you know he wants to be physical. He wants to run the football. Mekhi Hughes is a guy that can help them do that, and so it's going to be really interesting to watch this Cougars offense this year as they try and navigate the Big 12.
Under pressure. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cougars!
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Making the adjustment on the play. Johnson looking to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Second and long here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
You wonder if the pick earlier in the game is now affecting this quarterback, and not just his psyche, but also his fundamentals. He threw that ball off his back leg. You're not going to throw completions playing like that.
Throws it back. Look out. A disastrous play stopped well behind the line. He'll lose 9. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Motion from the back. Oh, maybe a double pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got room at the 35. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking to the big tight end. Left side is Oakland. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
One of the things I like about this tight end is he's a target vertically down the field. That was a post route that time. And if you want to try to cover him with a linebacker, probably not going to be fast enough. You want to cover him with a safety, probably not going to be big enough. That's the matchup nightmare this guy can be, and his quarterback well aware of it on that throw.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide receiver comes in motion. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the 2. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out. They were rolling with the option, and the quarterback kept it, but he couldn't hang on to the football.
I'm impressed with this defense. They are locked in defending the option right now. Guys are playing assignment football, and they're just doing a great job with their eye discipline. They saw the QB pull that ball. They knew exactly who had it. They got to him and created the turnover.
After picking up a couple at second and 8. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Maybe a double pass. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he added the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Now hits it. It's Hughes.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy.
Snags it, and there's running room. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Wide receiver going in motion. Play action on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1, and this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. The play fake. Buys time to his left. Gets rid of it. Out wide left, it's White. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Johnson wants to throw it. Rushes on. He sacked this defense all over him.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage, forcing the incomplete.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the misconnection on 3rd down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. No good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout Houston, their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just had to get rid of it.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board, David.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
Left side is Oakland. How about that tackle to stop him short on 4th down?
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Out wide left, it's Frederick. He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a 1st down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Dropping back, it's Henderson. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the USC Trojans.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
I caught up with the Houston head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. On the move, he fires. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. You just can't. Quarterback like that, the defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, it's Hughes. Turning it on. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Cougars are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Out wide right, it's Thomas. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Hughes. Touchdown, Cougars. And that one will put them up here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Houston, 21. Kansas State, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Johnson looking to throw. Left side is Oakley. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Oakland. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Throws it back. He'll pull it down and run. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He wants to throw it. Grab near the marker. It's White. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. A good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Tells the run. Wants to pass. Out wide left. It's White. There he goes. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Stepping to the right. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Calls his own number. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And how about the defense coming through in the clutch? You're up. You want to maintain that lead. You've given up a bunch of yardage. What do? You bow your neck, create the turnover, get the ball back to the offense. Offense, go do your job. We're going to win this football game.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. First down here for the offense. Right side, it's Walker. Makes the catch, and he's free. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The ride makes a man miss. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed behind the line, it's Walker. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And the pressure continues to now shift towards this defense. And running backs had a great day today carrying the football. They know they've got the lead late in the game. How aggressive do they want to be? And especially defensively now. What's your answer for this ground game? Because it's been really good today.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Hughes. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding them to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They've got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
And this offense continues to struggle to get this guy the football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Johnson wants to throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. The snap sets up to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Oakley. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's just nice, man, to have a big tight end that can work the middle of the field. Like, I can throw it over linebackers' heads, and he's big enough to really be a target before it gets to the safeties. And they run these post patterns, man, and when you throw them on time, they're extremely hard to stop.
Oh, a double pass. Here comes the heat. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7. Kansas State pushing the pace. They'll send the back in motion. Laterals it back. Trying to escape and get it himself. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Snags it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Johnson looking to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
And they'll try to tack on 2. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun. Out wide right, it's Manning. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Slips a tackle. Can't get it. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to say this game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance, offense, to go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
Gets the back moving. Throws it back. Oh, pressure's coming. On the move at the 30. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Well, that's one of those as a quarterback. You're out on the perimeter of the field. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. You think you can fit it in there, but, man, you've got a lot of speed. And next time you're in that position, you might just decide to take off because you might just go score.
Trying to run, it's Jackson. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. At the end of a play, there is an injured Houston player on the field. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and long coming up. Johnson wants to throw it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And they draw to within 3 here in the fourth quarter.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the fourth quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They take over holding this slim lead, and a drive right here sure would be nice. The give and tick, 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 tick. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Selling the fake. Throws to the wideout. Got a man. It's Thomas. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Straight ahead, it's Hughes. And he's only able to pick up about a yard before he's stopped on the play. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Left side, it's Walker. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. They're all over him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be first down for Kansas State.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Johnson looking to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Running the red zone, it's Jackson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the delay, it's Jackson. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Timeout Houston, their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. His huge game continues. 3rd time he's gotten hit in this one. And numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Moves to his right. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The 2-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the 4th.
Kansas State, 29.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Out wide left, it's Hughes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Gotta have it here on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.